Hey guys, it's Mr. Morales. Hey, today we're going to show you how to use Culturegrams by signing in from either at home on a separate computer or your Chromebook. So if you're not on your Chromebook from school, you're going to go over here, hit the menu, go to Parents and Students, hit Academic Links. When the links pop up, you're going to go down, you're going to look for Culturegrams. You're going to click on that. Now, if you signed in before on this computer, what's going to happen is when you click on ProQuest Culturegrams here, it's going to automatically sign in. Some of you guys may have to do this, and you should be good to go once it goes. Most of the time when you click on it, the password and everything is going to pop up automatically, and it's going to go. Now, for some reason, your password doesn't work, you can use this. This is your username. It's a district's username. So you're going to type that in, and then you're going to type this in. Now make sure that you use the capital letters and everything's correct, and it should be good to go. Once you've signed in and you're in Culturegrams, make sure you click the World Edition, and then you're going to be ready to go. Now, if you are signing in on a Chromebook that you've used at school, remember you're going to go over here or wherever the C is for Clever, and you're going to sign in. So not the Compass one, but the Clever that's going to take you to Culturegrams. And the same thing, again, if for some reason it's not signing in, go back to this, username, password, and that should knock it out, and you should be able to get in. Now, for today, we're just going to show you how to go around on it. So we'll pick one here. Let's see. We'll go to Europe, and we'll say, take a look at Poland. So remember, when you're going through this, all these things are set up to make it easy for you. So for example, you need a map. You can click down here, you got 5 different types of maps. So say you want to look up the rivers, the mountains, the oceans surrounding it, hit the physical map. It's going to pop up right here. And all of a sudden you're going to see everything. Any other maps? You got down here. The key to making it easier, pop this thing up. This baby here is the poster. Look through. This is the average person. So all this on this side is the average person in Poland. This is the average person throughout the world comparisons. So the average median age in the world is 31. In Poland, it's 41. So the Poles are 10 years older on average. Median means you have 50% below 41, 50% above 41. So by 10 years, they're older. You've got siblings, you've got the life expectancy, the GDP here. You can come down, you can see key language. The main religion there is Roman Catholic, and basically in Poland, it's Polish people, 97%, not a lot of immigration going on. So you can go over here and you see everything else. So you want land and climate at the top, you're going to have land. At the bottom, this bottom part is going to be climate. Now, whenever you want to go back to the front, just go click on that country itself. And that way it's going to take you right back. Now, for a lot of the economic indicators, you've got them all down here at the bottom of that home page. So here's your population, human developmental index. So that's going to tell you it takes all these factors in and then ranks them among 189 countries. So if you look at adult literacy, infant mortality, life expectancy, it ranks 32nd out of 189 in Poland. So it's pretty good, pretty good. Also, you've got the flag, and right next to the flag, it's going to tell you about where they got the colors for the flag or any type of insignias on it. All right. Going through a lot of this stuff we've done before. History is going to be right here. Population, and that's a key one. The population, when you pop it up, one is going to tell you how many people are there, 38,420,687. And over here it says urban population. That's the number of people that live in the cities. Now, we look up population density all the time. So if you click on urban population, it's going to show you when it pops up the population density per square mile. That's the one we use. So you're going to cruise down to Poland down here. And if you're asked to find Poland's population density, you look around, there it is, 318 people per square mile. So that tells you how crowded it is. So Poland isn't barren, but it's not crazy crowded. Now the population, if you click on it, it's going to tell you where they live. It's going to tell you any of the ethnic groups that you need. Languages will tell you the top languages that they have. Religion, the same thing. It'll put the top 2 or 3. We look up gestures all the time, or gestures rather. So gestures are like hand signals. Do you wink? Do you tell them to go away? How you do that stuff. Look down, farther on down, you've got diet. Diet is going to tell you what they eat. So that's their food. It'll tell you some main things that they eat every day, and then some of their specialties that they have towards the bottom. If you look over here, you see recreation. So that's going to be the sports. It's going to be what they do to have fun. Go back down here again. You have the arts. So that's going to be like architecture, famous painting, music, stuff like that. Holidays, of course. Holidays is going to tell you what they celebrate. Government. Now, when you look at government, it's divided into sections like this. It's going to have the head of state. It's going to have the head of government. That's the person that actually runs it. It's going to have the capital. And then that first sentence is usually going to tell you what type it is. So it's a parliamentary republic. So it looks like, since it's a republic, it's going to be limited government, right? Now, the next one is going to tell you that it has three branches of government, just like we have. But if you look down at the bottom, this is going to tell you if it really is a parliamentary republic. Because remember, sometimes it says democratic republic in certain countries' titles, but actually they're not. But if you look here in Poland, it says they enjoy many freedoms such as speech, religion, and assembly. So it is indeed a free country. It is a parliamentary republic. Now, the last one, the last sentence usually is where they tell you how old you have to be to vote. So in this case, it's 18 years old. So remember, if you're looking for what type of government it is, go to government, it's going to be at the top. If you're looking for the age, it's going to be usually the last one or two sentences. And if you're looking to see if they're free, actually, if it's limited or unlimited, it'll be here. The economy is another big one that we look at all the time. You're looking for exports, things that people sell out. You're looking this, so this will have the GDP. You look over here, and it's going to tell you exactly what they make. So here's what they grow, and then here's what they make, right? And it's going to tell you like they make mineral steel, and tourism is growing rapidly. It tells you the currency in the last sentence. So all these things are what you're going to be using today and in the future to look up stuff on Culturegrams. So for example, today in Culturegrams, this is you're going to do a scavenger hunt just like you did with the textbook. You're going to go ahead and put your name in. So if your name was my name, we put David Morales. Let's say I'm in fifth block. It's the end of the day. And the first question I look at, what does the color red mean on Iceland's flag? So it's in Iceland. So we're going to go here. Let's find an Iceland one. There it is. So this one's already set to Iceland. So I'm going to go to the Iceland homepage. And remember, the question that you see is, what does the color red mean on Iceland's flag? So I'm going to pop up here, slide down to the flag, and it tells me the flag of Iceland is blue with red and white. It represents the Danish flag. But wait, red is for the island's volcanoes, white is for the snow, and blue is for the ocean. So red is for the island's volcanoes. So I'm going to go back over here, look at it. Let's see, what does the color red mean? There it is. Red is the color of volcanoes. So now you go to the next one, locate the holiday section, and find out when people in Iceland celebrate Christmas. So is it the 25th like it is here in the United States? I don't know. You got to look it up. So we're going to go back to Iceland. It's here. We're going to look for holidays. We're going to click on holidays. And then we're going to find Christmas in here, which days that they celebrated, or day that they celebrated. And then we're going to go back here and we're going to mark it. And that's all you got to do. It's very simple. There are 17 total questions. We did the first one, so there are 16 more for you to do. When you're done, go ahead and mark that you've completed it on your assignment page in Google Classroom. I'll be able to get the score from it and take a grade. Have a good one.